everybody, welcome back to Hakuoki. We've encountered our first Ronin on patrol. Oh shit. Okay, let's find out what he's up to. Whoa, what do you mean, no? Stop it, let go of me. We're patriots, fighting every day to kick those damn foreigners out of our country. You owe us a little booze, or maybe even a little company. Burp. Patriot, a person who devotes themselves to their country, sometimes going so far as to give their life in the process. Wow, okay, I didn't know you were gonna defend what patriot is. Thought you had something special to say about it. I know what a patriot is. I live in America. Everybody's all about patriotism. Okay, not everybody. Whatever. Moving on. It was a joke. Across the street, a clump of perhaps 3 or 4 men were harassing a young girl. Okita, Heisuke. I see them. Stay here. But it appeared that Okita got to them first. Well, guess patriots aren't what they used to be when men like you throwing the title around. The usual crowd shuffled away from Okita and the men as quickly as they could. No one wanted to be near the sight of an unsheathed blade. The Ronin's eyes found Okita's jacket, and the men stiffened. You're one of those Shinsengumi fellas, ain't ya? Ah, you must be the brains. So tell me, Chief, what's it gonna be? His lips curled into a predatory smile as his hand gripped his sword. There was no mirth in that rictus grin. What? Rictus? Sorry, it sounds like a disease. And the Ronin's faces grew much paler. Their moods were not totally deflated yet, as their ringleader made one more attempt. God damn it. Get out of here, you brown-nosing son of a bitch. Shut up. If you really want to live, maybe you should follow your own advice. No, I didn't tell you to do that. She's clicking the left mouse button. The sight of 2 Shinsengumi blue jackets standing shoulder to shoulder was enough to deter the men. Listen! Screw you guys. The last of the color drained from their faces, and they turned tail and ran. Ugh, they're just gonna run away at the sight of us. They never should have picked a fight with us in the first place. You aren't going to go after them? Arrest them? And charge them with which crime exactly? Didn't figure you for the iron fist sort. I didn't really mean it like that. Thank you for saving me. My name is Kaoru Nagumo. Who is she? The protagonist saved this girl while on patrol with Okita and Todo. She bears a striking resemblance to the protagonist. Ah. Are you my dad's love child? I watched as the girl gave Okita a quick bow. She was so refined, so ladylike. Even dressed like a girl, I doubted I could ever be as elegant as her. I'd only just begun to feel sorry for myself when suddenly I felt a hand on my arm. Whoa, Okita. Oh, don't do anything weird. Calm down, kid. Come here and stand next to her. He shoved me next to the girl we had just rescued, and stepped back to stroke his chin thoughtfully. Yeah, I do see how they resemble each other, but also it's weird to just like, she's just like, oh, wow, you saved me, you know? Those guys were gonna do gross, icky things to me. You saved my life. Wow, amazing. And then it's just like, we're gonna stick this boy right next to you, like right up in your grill. Okita? I glanced nervously toward the girl and attempted to smile kindly under the circumstances. The smile she gave me in return was beautiful, but there was something about it that seemed odd. She seems familiar. Just as I thought, they look exactly like each other. We look like... That's when I finally realized. She was identical to whom I saw in the mirror. Listen, that's not how that works. Even identical twins don't recognize themselves as identical. They can see the differences. Even if you had an exact copy of yourself, a clone, you would always see differences. You would never recognize it as someone identical to you, even if they were exactly identical down to the fingerprints. Oh, God. Triggered. Sorry, triggered. Listen, I consume a lot of media. That's a fact about me. However, certain things irk me a lot more than others. Sorry, getting in. I don't know, there's just certain things that stand out to me and makes me want to peel my face off, which is an extreme reaction. I know, I get it, I understand. I don't want to react like that either. It's odd and unusual, and it's not that big of a deal. It's just like, I will forget this tomorrow, but like, I'm just not into it. Really? I don't think they look alike at all. No. They're practically identical. Dress that kid up like a girl and you wouldn't be able to tell them apart. I don't fucking care. This is making me so uncomfortable right now. What does it fucking matter? I personally don't dress super girly. Like, my favorite thing to wear is pajama shorts. But I own more pajama shorts than I own anything else. Okay, that's a lie. I probably own a lot of dresses. But I don't usually wear them, because why wear a dress when you can wear pajama shorts, right? Which I'm fine with that. I feel very womanly and feminine, and it's fine. So, I don't know, it's just irking me that they're like, oh yeah, you gotta dress girly to be a girl. Right? Kind of seems like what they're saying, and it's making me uncomfortable. Okita, she seems troubled. Oh, hell yeah, I'm troubled. You know how fucking humiliating it is? You're just gonna stand me up next to somebody and compare me to them? That's awkward and weird, and nobody does that. Please, can we do something else right now? I had to say something, but what? Perhaps you saw through my confusion, or perhaps it was something else. I wish to thank you properly, but I'm afraid you've caught me in the middle of an important errand, which I must attend to. Please forgive my rudeness. Ew, it's fucking gross. I hope I'll be able to repay you soon, Okita of the Shinsegubi. Sorry. I'm like super not into PDA. Like, I don't mind like a peck on the lips. Like, that's fine. But if you're trying to grab me around the waist, I'll fucking punch you out. I don't like it. It makes me super uncomfortable. And this, I feel like, is worse than that. Because she's just like, yeah, I'll fuck you later, boy. Thanks for saving me. Wow. Yummy. Ew. Ew, I grossed myself out. I gotta go. With that, the girl who called herself Kaoru disappeared into the crowds of Kyoto. All the uneasiness created by her presence remained. Hey, looks like she's got the hots for you, Soji. I hope we're not accidentally on the Soji route. That'd be the worst. That'd be absolutely the worst. I'd rather anybody but Soji. Ha! Oh, Heisuke. Is that really what you think? You've got a long way to go before you're at Sano's level. What? What the hell's that supposed to mean? Their back and forth continued, but my mind was elsewhere. Last night's rain left a number of puddles on the road, and when I looked into them, I saw a strange girl who looked just like me. Kaoru, huh? Wind caused the surface of the puddle... wind caught the surface of the puddle, sending a flurry of ripples across it. Come on, let's get moving. Alright, I'm coming. I turned and ran towards Heisuke and Okita, already on their way back to headquarters. The temple was much larger than the compound in Mibu, as advertised. The whole Shinsengumi could gather in the common room with space to spare. As Kondo spoke, his voice echoed grandly throughout the hall. Standing before Kondo were the many proud men under his leadership with glowing expressions.
皆も徳川第14代将軍徳川家茂公が上洛されるという話は聞き及んでいると思う。
Texting my husband because he was supposed to be up at 11:30 and it's almost 1. I'm thoroughly annoyed. By now I imagine you have all heard that Iemochi Tokugawa, the 14th shogun of the Tokugawa shogunate, will be visiting our city of Kyoto. Oh, I should have. I didn't do the thing, sorry.
新選組総力をもって警護の任に当たるべしとの要請を受けた。
The Shinsengumi have been asked to guard him as he passes through the city on his way to Nijo Castle. Boop. A castle built by the Tokugawa shogunate to house the shogun while he's in Kyoto. He says, I am now. Fucking brat.
将軍校の警護を新選組が
What? The Shinsengumi guards the shogun.
こりゃとんでもねえ大出世だな。
Wow, that's one big promotion.
池田屋や金門の変の活躍でお偉いさん方も俺たちの働きを認めざるを得なかった。
Yeah, see, Okita is a fucking fuckwad. Hijikata, he's an okay asshole. He's an asshole. He will always be an asshole, but you can, like, understand him. You're like, okay, you know, it's extreme to go beat up that guy because he looked at you funny. But, you know, he looked at you funny, I guess. Where Okita's just like, fuck everybody, the whole world is shitty. I'll kill you all. That's what I feel like. An example of a distinction. Not quite a good example, though. Heh, too hard for them to ignore us after Ikeda and Hamaguchi, huh? Our work's finally paying off. His voice grates on my nerves. Guess you could say the fate of the country will be resting on our swords, huh? See? He's aggressive. But, like, look at what he's actually trying to say. That's what it is. That's what it is. He's being awful. Or sometimes. Currently, he's not really being awful. He acts awful, but what he's actually trying to say isn't awful. Where Okita, he acts like he's not being awful, but what he's actually saying is terrible. There we go. Figured it out. Sorry, I'm dumb. That's exactly it. You guys better be ready for it. Man, I wish he wasn't a bad guy, because he seems neat. He seems like a nifty guy if he wasn't such a douche. Okay, he looks pretty. That's what it is. He looks pretty, but he's a big old douche. Guarding the Shogun. It's one big role.
本当に三男さんが生きていればどれほどお喜びになったことか。
Why would you bring that up? Why would you bring that up? Like if he was actually dead, what kind of awful person just brings him up whenever he can to make everybody who's celebrating feel bad that their comrade can't celebrate with them? Fucking twat ass. I really want to pull his hair out. Indeed, if only Sanan was alive, he would have been so happy.
本当に教え方をなくしましたわね。
How truly dreadful to have lost such an ally. Ito wiped crocodile tears away from his eyes with a silk handkerchief. Ito and his followers were told Sanan died. In fact, the entire incident surrounding his transformation had been covered up. Only a few of the men of the Shinsengumi knew the truth. That was a weird way to say that, but okay, got it. Ah, Ito.
こたびの幕命を立派に成し遂げることこそ亡くなった三男君が真に望んでいることだと思います。
I think performing the job given to us by the Shogun is what Sanan would have wanted.
ええ、分かっていますわ。
Yes, I understand.
私たちの名を天下に広く知らしめる絶好の機会ですものね。
This is an excellent opportunity for us to thrust our name into the forefront of the masses.
これから忙しくなりますな。
Things are going to be pretty hectic soon.
まずはタイの編成を考えれば。とりあえず俺とトシ、それからソジ。
We had to get our assignments hashed out. To begin, I'd like Toshi, Soji, and myself to.
待ってくれ近藤さん。掃除は今回外してやってくれねえか。
Sorry, Kondo, but do you think maybe Soji can sit this one out?
なぜ？
Why is that?
なんでも風邪が治らねえとかで養生しろって散々言ってるのよ。
Supposedly his cold hasn't recovered. I've repeatedly told him to take care of himself.
大丈夫なのか、ソジ？
What? Soji, is this true? Are you alright?
大した風邪じゃないんですけどね。土方さんは大げさなんですよ。
The demon's just being a mother hen, sir. I think I'm fine.
何言ってやがるんだ。さっきも咳してただろうが。
Don't give me that crap. You just about coughed up a lung earlier.
それ、薬を売りつけるための工場ですか？何を言われても石田三役は買いませんよ。
Is that your excuse to sell me some meds? No matter what, I won't buy Ishida medicinal powder.
そんなんじゃねえよ。いいから言う通りにしろ。
That's not what I'm trying to do. Just shut up and follow my orders. I gave Okita some pretty strong medicine not too long ago. I wonder if that didn't work. Or maybe he doesn't have a cold, but rather he's inhaling dust from the lack of cleaning here? Then suddenly someone raised his hand.
平介、どうしたんだね。
What's
何
the,
か気になることでもあるのか。
what's the matter, Heisuke? Something on your mind?
さあ、近藤さん。実は俺もちょっと調子が。
Kondo, I'm not feeling so great either.
なんだ、平介も風邪か？気をつけないといかんぞ。
You too, Heisuke? You better take care of
せっかく
yourself.
の晴れ舞台。全員揃って家持公をお迎えしたかったのだがな。
This is our time to shine. I was hoping to have all of us there to greet the Shogun. Yeah, sorry.
ああ、いや、責めたわけではないんだ。体調は大事だからな。
Oh, no, your health comes first. Always.
いずれまた機会もあるであろうし、二人にはその時存分に働いてもらいたい。
I'm sure you'll have another chance. I just have to make sure you get to do something spectacular. Kondo and Hijikata continued to discuss their formation, but suddenly Hijikata turned to me.
そういや雪村、お前はどうする？
Alright, what are you gonna do? What?
ぼうけてるんじゃねえよ。お前は警護に参加するのかって聞いてんだ。
Don't give me that. I'm asking if you're coming with us or not. I can go too?
無論構わんとも。
Of course. We certainly won't
君
mind.
も今や新選組の一員と言っても過言ではない。ぜひ参加してくれ。
After all, you're practically one of us. If you want, I'd love to have you come. Could I? Could I really go? I hesitated for a moment, confused, and Okita
ま
laughed.
あ行ってもいいんじゃない？そんなに危険もなさそうだしね。
Why don't you go? It doesn't seem too dangerous either.
長州藩士は今日に出入りできねえから切ったはったの騒ぎにはならねえだろうし。
Yeah, the Choshu domain can't come in or out of Kyoto, so I'm sure there will be no fights. What should I do? I'm just a little concerned about a person like me who's not a warrior coming along, but I was feeling emotionally strained with no leads of my father turning up on rounds. I'll go. I thought I was going to be given a choice. We are not. We're going.
よし、わかった。
Alright then.
お前には伝令やら使いっ走りを頼むことになる。
Also, why is nobody fucking cleaning? Like, she just kind of scooched over that, but why the fuck is nobody cleaning? Like, I guess they're busy with the Shogun coming, but like, it doesn't take a lot. There's fucking like a bajillion of you. If everybody just grabbed one rag and wiped some stuff, then it would be cleaned in, you know, a very short amount of time. I'm really into having clean places to live. Yep. I figured we'd put you in charge of running errands as a messenger.
使ってやるから覚悟しとけ。
I'm using the hell out of you, so brace yourself. Cool. In the early days of the Tokugawa shogunate, Nijo Castle was the place for the shogun to stay on his way to the capital. It's been a while since the shogun actually stayed in it, though. We'd met the shogun on the road and begun our escort about 30 minutes earlier and arrived at the castle relatively recently. By now, I imagine, Kondo, Nagakura, Inoue, and the men were greeting the officials and other important people in the shogun's retinue? Well, I've got a job to do. It was my job to tell the soldiers when to change shifts and to carry messages back and forth. A glorified errand girl, in other words. I don't see myself as being useless, though, I think. I've come with a message.
お前が伝達係かよ。ここは遊び場じゃねえんだぜ。
I fucking know, you fucking visual Kate bitch ass. What? You're the messenger? This isn't a playground, you know. Well, I'm not here to play.
そうかよ。じゃあまともな刀も刺してないお前が何しに来てるんだ？
He'd be much cooler if he wasn't himself. Heh? Is that so? Then what could someone like you, who can't even use a sword, do for anyone? I've come here to do what I can do. Would you mind if we stopped playing games?
言ってみろ。
Speak. Fucking bitches, I wanna rip your hair out, you stupid. You're not gonna look so cool with a bald spot. The chief is currently going around paying his respects to the people in the castle. Everyone else continue with the
わか
guard.
った。確かに伝達は聞いたぜ。
Message received. Huh? That's it? It's that simple. What's up
な
with
ん
your...
だそのバカ面は。俺が伝達を聞いたのがそんなにおかしいか。
Such a jerk. What's up with your dumb face? Surprised I listened to your message? Oh, well, no, I just...
仕事は仕事だからな。市場を挟むつもりはねえんだよ。
A job is a job. I don't plan on making it personal.
ほら伝達は聞いたんだ。さっさと行け。
He's such a jerk. I want to rip his face off. Alright, you've delivered your message. Get out of here. Okay. Miki and I never really got on the best of terms, but maybe he's a responsible person. After he shooed me away, I continued attending to my duties as a messenger. In the surroundings of Nijo Castle, I can see the warriors wearing a white uniform, which was different than the afternoon uniform. They don't seem too nervous, but I guess it makes sense. Some of the imperial nationalist extremists were driven out of Kyoto, and many warriors fled. There's no way anything would happen. That's what you fucking get, you fucking jinxing it, shit. A sudden chill ran down the length of my spine. I froze. Ah! I knew the feeling. A length of cold steel seeking entry into your flesh, eyes shining with the lust for blood and violence. Since I began living with the Shinsengumi, I felt it more than once. Bloodlust. My eyes were drawn to the roof, where no one would think to look. A large wall cast a shadow, shielding a section of the roof from the moonlight. There they stood. Why is this always happening? I have to end the episode, and this is always happening. This music is super cool, though. I'm into it. Can I... Yeah, we're gonna save and end it here, which is a little bit early, but this just feels like a good stopping point. I want to rip out all of my hairs. Sorry, I had a yawn. Thank you everybody for coming out and playing with me. I had a ton of fun. Tune in next week to find out what these bitches are doing here and what kind of chaos ensues. Bye!